So I'll try to rephrase this. I'm going to reframe, and I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
You won't.
I know. But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator or I don't make good points or I haven't.
You don't make good points. You make very dog shit points. I want to be very clear about that. He really thinks too highly of himself. You're not that good. You're not that great.
Said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly, you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you...
The escalation is actually crazy when you think about this. I can kind of predict how this debate goes, because typically what happens when you debate Andrew Wilson, he complains and bitches like a little pussy every time you start interrupting him and saying, let me finish. And then anytime she's talking, he interrupts consistently because he believes that because he's a man, he can just overbear a woman and say whatever he wants because he thinks he's just superior to women. I've seen him debate 2 people. That one it was a Nanamiya, something like that. So that's her name. And I think Erudite. I seen him both debates, and he was acting like a prick in both of them and trying to control the conversation because he's a fucking man. Oh my god. I guarantee this was a similar circumstance. And I'll be honest, she doesn't really respond with any level of like detailed depth. But then because he's a prick, he goes out and just calls her stupid. And he thinks that her not agreeing with him is purely because he's so great and she's just a fucking moron. That's extremely disrespectful in a debate that's supposed to be civil. But Andrew Wilson doesn't give a fuck. He thinks he's better than he actually is, even though he can't open a pickle jar. And then she went, you know what? Fuck it. Haymaker, uppercut, and brought in his wife. I actually had one interaction with his wife on Twitter. It's a funny interaction because I posted about how Andrew Wilson is a pussy. Basically, I did a tweet about how he couldn't open the pickle jar or something like that. His wife responded and started crashing out. It was the funniest thing, honestly. I never really talked about, but it was hilarious. His wife was fucking white knighting it for him over there. But
and you lick sniz
under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're a fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby.
What did I just say?
Your
dyke.
Wife with the 3
sorry,
baby
I'm sorry, dyke. Is she morally?
She licks sniz. What is a sniz? Is sniz just pussy? Like, is that all it is? Is sniz? Should I be looking this up? Female genitalia. Who calls it sniz? Is that a thing? Am I out the loop? Do people call it sniz? He is heated. He is crashing out. He is upset.
Inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try to...
Do the women that you try to...
your hatred against...
Do the women that you try to...
that they shouldn't...
You know, Charlie, did I bring...
Women? Do they know
Charlie,
did I bring
your family... Did I bring any of your family into anything?
Stupid.
Did I say anything about your family being stupid, Charlie? It's because I'm better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed. And you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people on are bullshit because you are not a traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are not a traditional man.
Let's go through it, Chuck.
He is such a dog shit moderator. Oh my god. He's just letting them go crazy because content, money. Whatever podcast. Hey, to be fair, nobody calls it sniz. I never heard anybody call anything sniz, but I don't know, apparently. To be fair, this does get views for him. He's getting money for chaos and content. That does get views. There's no doubt about it. The more chaos you have, the more views it will get, man. I need to be more controversial, man. That's what I get. I have to call things sniz and call people dykes and then talk about people's baby daddies. I have to do everything. I have to do all of it. Get the views, get the money.
Tell me what I'm doing which is immoral.
What you're doing which is immoral?
Yeah.
I think that you have been complicit in convincing young men that...
No, my family dynamic. What am I doing? Being married to my wife?
It's immoral.
Then why? So then under
my
so all you did. So wait, Chuck. All you're doing is saying. So Chuck, shouldn't you actually be saying that Andrew, you're doing a good thing? Hang on, Charlie. I just want to make sure I got this right. Am I doing a good thing? Am I doing a good thing?
Do you think your wife is a charity case?
By taking care of children who weren't mine? Was I doing a good thing? Whose fathers abandoned them? Was I doing a good thing?
Yeah, you're doing a good thing.
Oh, okay. Well then, Chuck, why did you use that as a form of personal attack on me? Even though you...
This is hilarious. I'm curious to see how this kind of plays out. You know what makes this more funny is that this Andrew Wilson, from my perception, is an individual that goes out of his way to demeans women consistently, right? Talks about how women should not have X, Y, and Z, the right to vote, have certain rights, certain privileges. They should just be a extension of the man, the husband, so to speak. Well, what do you call it when you get with a woman who had 3 baby daddies? Wouldn't that make him the extension of 3 men? Right? You know what I'm saying? Is this a little of a self-conscious behavior that he needed a woman that was kind of in an unfortunate situation to bag? After 3 baby daddies, he finally was able to get the digits, get the number. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it's crazy. You can call it hypocrisy. I think it's crazy for a guy who has such a very strong point of view to demean women all across the board, to just be an individual who's a rebound of a rebound of a rebound. Now, I am an individual that will never condemn that. I mean, I think we need more fathers. I condemn the people who leave their children. But I don't know how this creates a circumstance where you feel like you're so empowered that you believe that you have some level of superiority over women because you became the 4th guy. Congratulations, Wilson. You won the lottery. I just don't understand this kind of confidence that comes. I didn't even know that, but I just don't understand that level of confidence he has. It's funny when you really look at the figures that end up the red pill that try to empower men in the dating scene. And hey, don't get me wrong, we definitely need better role models when it comes to the dating scene. There is a lot of issues, both on the men and women's part, to really fix what it means to be in a relationship. That is a legitimate conversation. But the people we look at in order to establish that level of confidence in men are Andrew Wilson, the rebound of the rebound of the rebound of the rebound, Nick Fuentes, a virgin who can't get pussy to save his life, Andrew Tate, a sex trafficker who abuses women, Myron Gaines, whose woman left him. Like, what are these role models? It's actually crazy, bro. It's crazy. It is a weird way to go interviews. I agree, but let's continue this.
Think I'm a good person doing a good thing.
I'm convincing you of my worldview.
You're very convincing, Chuck.
Under my worldview,
I'm a good person.
You can marry your wife and no one would judge you, and you can raise the children that aren't yours and no one would judge you.
No, they would still judge me, Chuck.
Under your worldview, that would not be so. Christian nationalists,
yeah, what about
isn't
it?
Even acceptable.
Do you understand what Christianity is? Do you think that?
I was raised Christian. Were you?
Yeah, I was
Protestant.
Yes, I was.
Of course. See, this is.
You don't. I'm sorry.
Because the Protestant spirit is still in you.
Oh, it is.
It hasn't left, man.
Is the Catholic spirit still in you?
I wasn't raised Catholic.
Then what are you talking about?
I was raised Protestant.
Okay, you were raised Protestant?
Yeah.
So why would you fucking criticize me for that?
It's the thing that Protestants do when they convert to like Orthodox or Catholic is they get really into the idea of like.
Hey Chuck, can I ask you?
They get really into the idea of rules and
Chuck,
shit.
have you ever had an abortion?
No.
Never? Would you?
Yeah.
So you'd kill your own kids? Why am I going to take moral advice from you?
You don't have to.
I'm not going to.
I take moral advice from you.
So you're trying.
I think that you
yeah.
lie
so all
about
you.
Your worldview.
Okay. Which part am I lying about?
I think that you pretend to be a traditional Christian man, but what I see you
never
doing
said
is spreading
once
hate.
that I'm a traditionalist.
What I see you doing as someone who claims to be a Christian is spreading hate.
Okay.
I think that you.
All right, Chuck. Fine. See, you got me. You got me. I'm a stepfather, Chuck. What did I do wrong? What did I even do wrong for my Christian worldview, Chuck, by being a stepfather and a good father to kids who needed one, Chuck? Can you tell me?
That's not what I was referring to.
No, it was what you were referring to.
Because being a stepfather.
if you think about it, under his worldview, he could never be a stepfather. That means he would never get pussy. You know why? Because under his worldview, all these women could not leave their man, most likely, right? They're extensions of their man. They would have no rights. They would have no opportunity to get a job. They couldn't really be a functional member of society. So the moment they get with a guy, they have to stick with that guy. And if we're being honest, under his worldview, where all these women would just get with the first guy that they got with and stay with him as an extension, as a tool for the man, this motherfucker would get no pussy. He would get none. Because who the fuck wants to get with Andrew Wilson? Like, let's come on. Honestly, under his worldview too, he probably would also get no views. He would also not get rich. He would become extremely irrelevant. He'd probably be a bum that is struggling to get a girl under his worldview. So he actually benefits a lot from how current society is. He benefits extremely from men who are struggling. He gets rich off of them. They subscribe, they donate. He benefits a lot from those people. He profits off of those people. And then he got a woman off of those people. So his entire lifestyle, his rise to success, was purely because of the lifestyle that he hates. Man, imagine that. Imagine that one. Imagine that one.
What you were trying to do,
but Christian nationalists are not Christ-like. You are
Chuck,
not.
What am I saying? What am I doing? What am I doing except taking care of people?
What you're doing is you are espousing to be a good Christian man, but what you do with your life is you don't help others. You sit around smoking cigarettes.
I thought I did. I thought you just commended me for helping others. Didn't I help children who weren't even mine, Chuck?
That's not what you do with your life.
Yes, it was what I did with my whole young life, my entire youth.
Your job is debating women who aren't formal debaters and literally mocking young women and
Chuck, do I only debate? Do I only debate women, or do I debate the best debaters in the world?
You sometimes do.
Yeah, so shut up.
Who the fuck do you debate that's the best debaters in the world? Who's that? Now, to be fair, I did see him. No, to be fair, I'm not going to give him privilege. I've seen him debate here and there in terms of like good debaters. The only debate that I've seen him debate regarding Destiny, because I think they talked about Jan 6 as an insurrection. The entire time, he did not engage in that debate. He just goes like, well, I can criticize your worldview without actually having a definition for the position that I stand. So I'm only here to criticize you, and I have no position, so you can't criticize me so I don't look like a fucking moron. So that's the only reason why I'm here. That's legit what the debate was. Other than that, I don't know anybody of worth that he debates other than just random women that he just calls bitches and tries to overrun them with his masculinity. But I can't open a pickle jar. I just think that's so funny. That's so funny, bro. At least get some muscles before you start talking about like you're this strong fucking man, bro. I will say this, though. He does have a good beard. He does have a good beard. That is one thing that I will give Andrew Wilson. He does have a good beard. I wish I had a beard as good as that.
If they let you.
And what have you done? What have you done?
I have a master's.
Yeah, you haven't done shit. You don't have a family. You've never taken care of another human being besides yourself. And on top of that, let's just point this out. You have not debated with those people because they think you're too fucking stupid to do so.
Well, yeah, I'm not someone that does debate.
No, it's not because of your debate skills, Chuck. It's because of your IQ skills.
I do it for fucking fun.
Well, the only thing that you could come up with this entire time after this.
Yeah, the whole thing is a joke, but somehow it still goes for 2 hours. I just don't understand this content. I just don't get it. How is there 2 more hours of this fucking debate? How is there 2 more hours? Because this is 4 hours and 20 minutes. This ends at 6 hours and 13 minutes. How does that happen? I don't get it. I don't understand this. Well, the Whatever podcast made some bank from super chats, I'm sure. I mean, I could tell right here when they had like $100. I'll 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Let's see where this goes.
It's a nice, pleasant debate. It's true. I did say I think you're too stupid to understand my point.
Yeah, that's rude. So don't
but I would
rude to you.
I would never have attempted to attack one of your family members.
You could do it.
I know, but I wouldn't, Chuck, because I'm a better person than you.
I'm a better person than you, even though I called you stupid. I'm a better person than you, even though I interrupt you the entire time. Even though I aggressively demean you the entire time. Even though after she did low blow him, not gonna lie, I started crashing out like a little baby. Oh, you did sniz. Oh, sniz, sniz, sniz. Chuck, Chuck, Chuck. I started name calling like a little boy. Oh man, I don't know if people could tell. I hate Andrew Wilson. I don't know if people could tell that. I despise this guy. I just wanted to watch this crash out because it's actually kind of funny.
Well, you wouldn't be able to because all of my family members are better people than you.
Well, I mean, but I'm a better
Again, that's
person
what I
than
meant
you.
when I said that my dad has spent his life helping people.
Well,
You spent your life
doing what?
proselytizing to the masses and
About
propping
what?
yourself.
All right, so let me focus my energy somewhere else. Why the fuck is she doing this debate? I'll be honest. Why the hell is she doing this debate? What did she think was going to happen when you debated Andrew Wilson? Like, we gotta sometimes we gotta look at ourselves. Sometimes you gotta do that. At the very least, be prepared. She's not a good debater. I want to be very upfront about it. Now, did she make a viral clip that made Andrew Wilson look like a fool? Yes. But come on, 6 hours of debating someone that in this kind of situation is not it, bro. Oh yeah. I don't know how they did 2 hours of this. All right. Now I want to go over something else. One-on-one, right? This debate right here, yeah, this debate's one-on-one. So I don't know how they did this. Can't even clean his own ashtray. It's comical. Andrew Wilson's a joke.
Up as a fucking leader. Essentially saying
I am a leader. Are you saying I'm not?
You are inconsequential.
Okay. And Chuck, what does that make you?
Yeah, this whole thing is stupid. All right. Now, some actual interesting content to talk about for the stream. I don't know if I want to do the Pierce Morgan. I don't know, depending on time. I am already tired. It's 10:30 and I got a lot of editing to do. But I do want to look into this, and then I want to look into the Ukraine-Russia deal. So start off with this.